Rob, how did you get to be quite so sexy?
Mate, I'll let you in on a secret, mate. Got a little Lebanese barber in Camden, threads the hell out of my eyebrows, pulls out the string, goes like that, and boom, look at it. Look at me shine, mate.
We'll go back over here. What do you have, sir?
Heaviest hitter you've all faced? And second part, can anyone hook me up with any VIP tickets or?
Kyle, we'll start with you down there. Can you recall the hardest puncher or striker you ever faced?
For me, it had to be Hector Lombard. I fought him once. He's a little nugget, small, massive, hit like a train, but I was able to withstand it, so probably Hector.
For me, not fighting-wise, but just training in general, Volko, the hardest hitter I've trained with. So.
Ty.
Probably Mark Hunt.
The lead horse.
That's a safe one. Bar the guys that finished me, probably Gastelum. He just had some heavy hands from like no range.
Question for Rob. When are you going to get your hands on Costa and knock that out?
Mate, I wanted to get my hands on him this weekend. Like that was the plan. I was so excited for that fight. I had a lot of plans for it. I thought it would have been a really killer, stellar fight. Would have put on a killer show for you guys, but it is what it is, you know.
He's a fucking pussy. Fuck that cunt. FC, FTA, all done. Are you going to fight Khamzat?
You know what? Like, I only found out about his tweet 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I am down to fight anybody. The only thing for me is that my objective has never changed or wavered. It's the UFC gold. So, every step that I take forward has to be in that direction. You know, I'm hoping Izzy or Pereira falls down the steps, you know, and then I slide in. It's one of those things. It's just a bit of a weird time at the moment.
The question for Bam Bam. What is your thoughts on the fight with Jon Jones and Cyril Gane?
Ooh, it's going to be a good fight. I want to have a crack at both of them again, so yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a hard fight for Cyril, but Jon Jones has been out of the game for a little bit, so we'll see.
My question's for Rob. Obviously, we've got Izzy versus Pereira 2 coming up in the coming months. A lot of people think you're going to be the man to take the belt of Pereira. Do you think you're a better matchup against Pereira compared to Adesanya against him?
I do believe that I have like a larger skill set to fight Pereira with. I am not underestimating Pereira's stand-up ability at all. He is a phenomenal fighter. I think there are a lot of little things that he does stand-up-wise that a lot of the fans can't appreciate. That fight between Adesanya and Pereira was one of the highest level fights I've ever seen in terms of the stand-up caliber. But I do have a lot of faith, especially after coming off that second Adesanya fight, what I gained back from that fight, in my own skill set and how complete it is and how well I can utilize it against someone like Pereira.
Thank you. Back over here, yes.
Okay, guys, welcome aboard. Hey, couple of questions, if you don't mind. I'll take two. Can I get a prediction from all of you around the main event and what round Volk's going to finish Islam?
Kyle, let's start with you. Alexander Volkanovski, Islam Makhachev, which way are you going and how does it end?
I got Volkanovski winning in the third.
Yeah.
Hopefully via submission.
Kai, what do you think?
Trained with Volkanovski, pound for pound, one of the strongest top games ever. So I feel like he's going to get a finish, probably the third. Yeah.
Ty, what
Volk! I don't know. Just hopefully I can see straight by the time the fight comes around.
You're going to miss it for sure.
We starting early Sunday, baby. You know what time we are.
Mate, it's a hard test. It's a hard test. You could see the size difference when they paired up here after they were hydrated a little bit, that there's a quite significant muscle density advantage and height difference. It's going to be a hard fight for both guys. I guess the biggest thing, and this is something I've spoken on before, is just like you don't know how good Islam is because he's running that same thing Khabib had. It's like, oh, well, so-and-so will be the test for him. But then he goes out and smashes him. And then you're like, well, he hasn't gone up against the defense of so-and-so. And then he smashes him. Then he retires undefeated. Like, you know what I mean? You're kind of always chasing how good he is. And I don't know why that is. So I guess that's the biggest mystery mark of why it's hard to really give a clear, defining answer because you don't know how good he is.
So Volk in round one.
So Volk in round one.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
I appreciate that. Thank you, man.
And one more question. Bam Bam, are we going to see Shui on the stage?
Whoever that kid over there gave me his shoe, that was stinking. It was stinking.
I can see it. It was worn out.
So no sushi? No?
Well, I don't have beer, I don't have shoes, so I don't know, you know what I mean?
First one's for Kai. Kai, what was your thoughts on the Moreno-Figgy fight in Brazil?
Yeah, it was a good fight. Moreno showed his dominance and made Figgy look pretty easy. So it makes our fight look a lot better, because it was a lot closer. But it's a good thing, Figgy's going up to Bantam. Kind of clears the division, lets new life. I think Pantoja might have the next shot. Then I got next, so let's get it.